What's going on, everybody? Yo, yo, yo. Nobody's here yet. Could be my reception. Why am I by myself? There's not a single soul in here, not one person. What's up, buddy? Oh, Mile High, it's just me and you in here. Here we go, Plastic's here. All right, there's two of us at least. What up, Casey, Rip, Bryce, Tommy, Owen, Southern, Johnny, Mile again, Knock again, Antonia, Birdman, Killing Time, Misty, Quint, Maria, Kenneth, Emily, Caleb. Well, Smells, Smalls, all of it good. What's going on, y'all? Let people jump in here. We got not too many updates, but kind of where we've been the last week. We do have a catch tomorrow. I don't know how much is out there, how much people want out there, you guys, but a very special person to me, a very important person in this community. Need your prayers. I don't want to say any names right now. I will say when and if I can. But just know that a super important person with CPP is definitely needing your prayers. Yes, absolutely. All your love and support. It's very windy. You could hear me. I know how it works. You can still hear me. It is a little windy today. What's up, Azalea? Yeah, so again, I don't know how much I can say, but yeah. What's going on, Mr. Stuck? Just again, we need all your prayers, guys. It's a serious situation. This whole week, you guys, the few of you guys who watched our catches, we had two catches that were very interesting. They were both in Arapahoe County, and it's getting ugly, y'all. It is getting ugly. So we waited a total, I think, of 16 hours for two catches. The police were never going to show, you guys. They were never even going to show. I'm going to say as much as I can, as much as I want. With that being said, also being respectful to, we are trying to make changes. Hey, Arkansas, thank you for the $9.99. Me and Tom went to the police department. Let's just say it was a heated match. It wasn't good. We met with their SV unit, Special Victims Unit, supervisor, their sergeant, and he didn't have nothing nice to say. Jerry, appreciate you, man. He didn't have nothing nice to say, and he says we're not gonna come to an agreement, so we just won't show up on scene. You guys just turn it in. We said, oh, you will show up on scene, because we're not gonna stop until we train you up, or we'll just keep getting louder. One second, y'all. Idiots are calling. And so that's what happened. Plus we had like 4 meetings set up with the parade. So we had a parade. I don't know if you guys got to see it. We had a parade. The name will go back, Langston. It's a mistake. YouTube was tripping, and now we'll let us change it back. We still got 10 days. But you guys, we had meetings, and again, I'm not going to say the names, but we met with a few mayors, and we met with some congressmen. You guys, we are going in the right direction. Trying to change some things, some laws, some rules, whatever we need to change, we need to change it. So that's what we've been doing. It was a successful week. It was all work, no play. I think the best night we had was after the parade. We went to a pub and grill, a food place that sold booze, right? And it was amazing. It was super amazing. Everybody was there. It's probably the funnest night I had. So. But we're back to business tomorrow. Crandall has a catch for tomorrow. It's going to be 4 o'clock Colorado time. And then we have a few things for the following week as well. I don't know the schedule exactly, but we're definitely back to work, even though we were working, just in a different way. So for the person that said, Tommy's out there doing parades while other teams are catching predators, we also caught 2 predators, and we did all the things to change the laws. Sorry guys, I'm gonna turn around up here. It's getting very windy now, and I don't know where it comes in at. I could have put on my mic. Yeah, people don't understand when we're not live, it doesn't mean we're not working, right? When we're not live, it doesn't mean that we're not doing something for catches, right? Crandall, are we still on tomorrow, brother? Well, it's not orange, it's red, but probably the color from there. Whoever said that is an asshat. Right. Yeah, we've been banging it out, you guys. Big things are coming. We do have plans in the works to, doing things different, the right way. Again, I don't say it, but if people want to go out and like blast me and oops, I leaked it, like I don't hide much. I think if everybody watches my chit chats, you could pretty much put 2 and 2 together and it always equals 4, right? Like you certainly can. Crandall, we still on for 4 o'clock, brother? I don't know if you answered. Yeah, Tommy, way to go, buddy, along with the whole CPP family. Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty wild, you guys. We got support of a lot of people up top. So the obsession is real, right? The obsession is real. That's red. Does it look orange? It probably does. It probably does. You don't know? Okay. What's going on, Dustin? Cement rifles. Tommy, I'm going to see Matt Rifle Sunday. Nice, brother. What's the update? I mean, there's not really much of an update. Just update as far as what we've been doing for the week, and we still ended up having 2 catches, right? They unfortunately just were really shitty because the fucking police don't want to show. I mean, you guys got to hear, if you saw the second catch, like I went off on that fucking officer, and then not live, but I got it recording. Tom went off on one of them, and then live, you guys, we went back into the room where they, they interrogate you and shit, and I brought my cameras on. I asked him, I said, can I have them on? He's like, I don't care what you record. That was his exact words. So yeah, so that's what happened. And there's going to be more of those missions. You know what I mean? There's going to be more of those missions, and people are going to make them happen. It's got to happen, or nothing's going to change. I mean, it's going to change. Bottom line is that's to change laws and to make sure these fuckers go to prison, right? Not just little slaps on the wrist. That's what that's for. But the DAs are to get these guys even arrested, to get them on the scene. So we're trying to find out who's that, who's the person. Where's the disconnect? Who's the one that needs to be blamed? I'm going to go back to the house, you guys. Is it that bad on the wind? I can't tell, but I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty bad for you guys. The parade was probably close to 2 hours, hour and a half. So if it's not too bad, I'll keep doing it. But somebody complained and it wasn't even that windy. Now it's like tornado status. It's terrible. Yeah, okay. I can just go grab my earphones. I know a lot of people, like some people like expect perfect, right? You can hear what I'm saying. Well, that's good. I'm gonna head back real quick and I'll grab the mic real quick. I'm not gonna be live long, but I could probably go for 30 more minutes. So let me go back and I'll get the mic for the hard hearing. You can hear, but whatever. Yeah. Some people, it's got to be. It's true. It's true. It's got to be fucking 10K. 10K. What's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? It looks like rain. It feels like something's coming in. I don't see any rain clouds yet, but it's pushing something in. So whatever. It was a great week, you guys, again. So we met up with, and I'm not going to say their names because people don't need to harass them. But we met with 2 different mayors, right? Went to a couple of things, and I will tell you guys, one of these people said, how do I get involved? How do I be on your team? Like, I'm just saying, doesn't matter what profession you're in, you should care about kids, right? Hey, thank you for the 20, brother. Appreciate you, Pat. You should care about kids. And when you don't, we got a fucking problem. And we got some really good people in the higher ups, and we're making changes in Colorado. And by time it's said and done, probably we're probably going to change some laws, right? So maybe not. We can't guarantee nothing, but I think it's going to be pretty hard to vote against children, right? But they've done it before in other places, so we'll see. The mayors are probably pedos too. Maybe your mayors are, and I'm sure there are some that are pedos, but I'll tell you the ones we're talking to certainly aren't. I think that's a pretty dangerous thing to say, that a certain group of people are pedophiles. Cops are all bad. Teachers are pedophiles. Blah, 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 can't do something. That's a pretty dangerous thing to put anybody in one like little situation. It's because there's a big wall right here. So I kind of don't like it. Is there mayors that were pedos? Yeah. But also there was teachers, dads, moms, good dads and moms on the outside, right? If you didn't know. But I just think it's a real dangerous word to say all cops are bad, because they're not. All DAs are bad, because they're certainly not. stereotyping is bad. Yeah, it's not okay. I think it's wild. You know, white people can jump. Well, that might be true for me, but I know some white people that can. The mayors we met with were absolutely amazing, you guys. Absolutely amazing. And they're human beings and they care, you know, and they want to see a change and they want to do. You guys, I might lose you guys for a half a minute, 20 seconds. I'm gonna get the mics. That way I don't have to worry about it, because I don't like that now it's not windy at all. Like, it's just the way it is, right? Aurora sucks. See, and again, I do that all the time. Aurora does suck, but there's some good officers in Aurora, right? But I'm guilty with that one. There are some good officers in Aurora. There's probably a good detectives, maybe a good DA or gonna be soon or two. So yeah, next catch should be tomorrow. If not, we have a couple things for next week. We also have orientation tomorrow, and then we have training, I think, next week. So we're gonna have new as well. But even this week, you guys, I didn't want to do catches. We were busy. We had probably closer to 10 meetings set up, and we only probably got through a total of 6 of them, right? It was a lot, and with multiple people at each meeting. Like, we had one meeting with like 6 people that were from different places. So it's just what we're doing, y'all. It's what we doing. Let's see if I can find my mizike. My mizike. Hold up. Well, that's not gonna work, son of a bitch. It is hot, you guys. It is hot, hot, hot. Let's see if this helps out for the people that do not like the wind in their earbuds. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What's going on, Fairy, in the chat? Let me know if you can hear me, guys. A lot of Aurora is straight trash. Is it better? I don't know if you can hear the wind because I have it on backwards. Is it fine? Let me know, guys. All right, cool. Cool. And we still got you. But yeah, Aurora, you guys. So Aurora, when we talked to the sex crimes division guy, it got heated, you guys. It got really, really heated and screaming and yelling and whatever. We did walk out of there. We shook hands, whatever. You know, we did shake hands. And but there was no intention of them coming to the police department, you guys. I mean, they were not coming to the scene at all. And we had some good points, some really good points. And I think we opened his eyes a little bit, but he said, we're not coming to the scene. And me and Tom, at the exact same time, one of us said, I bet you will. Another one said, you're gonna. Like, we both at the same time were like, we are not gonna meet in them. So what they want us to do for a shout out, they said, they want us to come in and hand off the evidence to them, and they'll investigate and they'll go through their proper channels. And 6 months later, they'll probably go get the phone. Another 6 months later, they might even go arrest them. Maybe. And he says, we'll put on our community page, you know, with the assistance of Colorado Pet Patrol. We don't give a shit about them shouting us out, y'all. You know how many times we got a big arrest and they say, you know, the news, big shout out to Arapahoe County's sex crimes unit, right? We've never said, whoa, they didn't do it, we did it. I can give a shit if they say shout out to Colorado Pet Patrol. Bottom line is like what Tom said, if the police go, how many eyeballs are on that guy? Well, as many eyeballs as you have there on the scene, right? When we go, we have a minimum of 2,500 to 5,000 live eyeballs. How many children could that directly save? How many? Because I guarantee you, if the cops go, nobody's gonna know man was arrested. Nobody's gonna know. If we go, they're gonna, even if he's not arrested, they're gonna know who their apartment it is, what school he works at, and yeah. Now. Absolutely that. And Kara, I just want to say, great job, brother. Appreciate you. You do well with that shit, and you got him responding. So thank you for that, and we're gonna continue doing some good things. But it's just it's wild that they're basically accusing us that we're doing it for views. Well, yes, but for the correct views, right? For the correct views. You guys, how many times have I shut up a catch or I've done something because I'm like, fuck the content, right? We go out there, we get them to admit a lot more than the police. And like Tom told him, he says, I'm sorry, but this little group, Colorado Pet Patrol, that's been around for 4 years, has done more in their time than all of Colorado State put together, period. in the same time. It's true. It is true, you guys. And it's not about we're better than them, whatever. I mean, it's not. They don't have enough time and enough money. Nor do we. Nor do we. We still get it done. Hey, we got 551 people in here. Smash the like. Dude, if we got paid what they got paid for a catch, if we did, we'd be a multi-billion-dollar company. Not kidding. Maybe not billionaire, but we'd have made $1 billion, right? A couple $100 million a year. We don't need it. We do with what we do, and as we grow, we'll continue growing in the departments that we need to grow in. It's that simple. We could go back, honestly, we could go back to just decoying and catching, but we're trying to take it to a much bigger level. They're understaffed, yeah. I mean, they are. They're underpaid. I get it. I mean, I don't know what overpaid is, but I know here in Weld County, I saw a sign that said $120,000 per year, which that seems pretty good, but you're putting your life on the line. So what money? What's up, Nanya? How you doing? Oh, are you my hat? Yeah, I just put the mic there because I don't have my thing to put it on. Nanya's like, what the fuck is on his hat? It is what it is. It was a good trip, you guys. We got a lot of things done. I was so exhausted yesterday. Didn't do a whole lot. Did some things. Looked at some floors. Took the wife to work today. I'm just beat, but got my son's school stuff done. But now we got to go, whatever, another day. But got very little things done. I'm worn the fuck out. I even snuck off a couple nights, and I just went to bed at 8 o'clock. Said I'm going to take a shower, and I was ghost. It's a lot of work, you guys. I'm not used to doing that. Plus the catches. Plus, it's wild. Do you play with the fuzzy thing on your hat? No, I don't. It's just the wind protector. Cody with the 10. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. I really do. Thank you so much. We killed it on what day was that? Tuesday or Wednesday? Is that wind bad, y'all, or no? Is that wind bad? What up, Jeff? Because it's windy as F. I just wonder if it's bad. No? Okay. That's crazy, you guys. That's wild. $100, y'all. 100, 120, 80 bucks, something like that. A little bit fuzzy. Listen, you just bitching. I bet it's not a little bit fuzzy, but if it is a little bit fuzzy, I could deal with that. What's going on, Mr. Cap? How you doing, brother? You guys smash the like. Seriously, I don't know why we don't got 400. Barely audible. I don't buy it. No, dude, they're not. They're the what do you call it? The Temu version. Not Temu, but I mean, they're the cheap version of the Rodes. They're like, I think they were 120 or 80. One goes for the GoPro, one goes for your phone. One's 80, one's 120. So 200 for the set. So let's just call it $100. Dude, they're great, bro. Like, it is windy. Like, I'm talking windy. And I have this straight. If I turn it, it's not gonna be as, so you're hearing it as worse as it can. It's a knockoff. So I've had very little issues with these. I want the Rode ones. I do want them, but they're $400. Yeah, but they're not the Temu version because they're not cheap, right? Like, they're not garbage ones. They're like middle line, you know what I mean? They're Hollyland. They're like middle class, right? Thank you for the 2 wood chipper candidate today. No catch today. Hopefully tomorrow, but that's okay. If not, you guys, next week, I'm gonna clean some shit up that I gotta do at the house and catch. Back to catching. We got a bunch of departments that we're splitting up, and it's exactly that. Some people are gonna do some things. Some people are gonna do other things. I'm not good at a lot of things. I'm gonna do what I'm good at. I'll be there when I need to be there type stuff. But yeah, did they arrest Chet? No, they still haven't shown up to the scene, White Wolf. They still haven't showed up to the scene yet. It's so I don't know if you were having problems, but like for about a week ago, YouTube was acting a fool, and it kept changing the titles to that and whatever. It'll be fixed in probably 10 days. I think it was 14 days. That happened like 4 days ago. So I reached out to YouTube, and they're like, sorry, nothing we can do for you. You have to wait the full 14 days. So I even tried. I didn't get a person on the phone, but I don't really want to talk to them on the phone. It was straight done through email. I'll wait the 10 days. I don't like fucking with YouTube if I don't have to. You know what I mean? And I think Jeff's the only one in the whole community that actually has an agent. Like, I called and they said, there's no such thing, sir. There's no such thing. So for me, there's no such thing. But Jeff, he got one. Maybe he got one a long time ago or something. I don't know. Yeah, they're the best, Cap. They are the best. I mean, they're not the best, but I think they're the best. I think they're the best. You know what I want to get you guys eventually is I'm going to get a GoPro that the police have, the same brand. I don't need the service. I don't even care. I don't need the service. Yeah, I know you wouldn't. I don't need the service, but theirs never overheat. They always are charged. They last all day. I mean, they have to charge them, but I'm going to have to go back and get 9s. I might just see if I could trade somebody or like get trade-in value for the 12 or the 13, whatever I have, because I want the 9. It shut off. Tom will tell you, it fucking shuts off, man. It's absolute garbage. And I have 2 brand new ones, one in the box and this one. I asked, bro, and we even had our top dogs do it, and they said, no, there's no such thing. So, I don't know, man. I think you just got lucky. They said there's no such thing. I said, well, my friend has one. They said that he must be like employed or has a different, they said there's no such thing. Not for what we do and not for the level of where we're at. You have to be, I think he said 10 million or more. So, I really don't know. Believing there's such thing as a YouTube representative is crazy. Well, there is, but they said you had to have 10 million or more. So, they told us there's no such thing. No, do you really, bro? No, that's fucking dope. That is dope, dude. I never even thought about that, but that's badass, bro. Damn, but your boy gotta be good so daddy don't hear what happened. No, they said that's how you qualify. Not for me. I mean, yeah, no, we're not even close. But Jeff might have been grandfathered in, is what I'm thinking. Before his channel got taken down, his big one. See if I can light this cigarette. We're a small channel. We don't get those things. We small time fries. And I sure in the hell ain't gonna harass them. Listen, I don't even get my channel, what do you call it, authenticated when you get the check? I don't even do that. It took 2 years. Yeah, I don't know. They said there's no such thing, man. That's wild. That's what I was saying. To think they give a representative to someone who, yeah, right? Absolutely. Well, you're 100% right, Casey. Because how busy would they be just with that? And they're tightwads as it is, right? So if everybody had a representative, they'd be pretty fucked. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's other YouTubers that I have watched. Yeah, but they got a whole bunch of subs. TikTok, I was qualified for one. I didn't get one. But TikTok, you can get it. I'm not worried about it. I don't need a representative. I really don't. I don't need a representative to be like, you said the fuck word and you didn't say in Minecraft only or some fuckity fuck, right? Like, I don't care. I don't care. That may be true, North, but they told me that it's impossible. They said it's impossible, so maybe they did the same thing Jeff did. So, yeah, we rep ourselves, exactly. Dude, I've never been kicked for a cuss word. I've never been kicked for saying the R word or, any other word. I try not to say those things because they're disgusting fucking words. Never been kicked or nothing. The only time I've ever been kicked was for bullying and harassment on a pedophile. In real life, it's wild. Yeah, I'm probably better off. Exactly. My virgin ears. YouTube fly on the wall, no thanks. That's kind of a good way to think of it. Yeah, no thanks, bro. What up, Samantha? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? No. The R word, not that word. The other one. The bad. That's that word too. But grape. What these pedos do to our children. What's up, buddy? No, retired. You know what word I'm talking about. Come on, man. You guys might have been born in the morning. I sure hope it wasn't yesterday morning. The grape word. And I just don't like to say it, right? I don't like to say it. But I've said it before. You wanted to rape a child, right? You're not going to get kicked for that. You're not. And I hear all these YouTubers tripping. But you know what? I've lost channels before, so dangle the wristband. I can hear Blade. I'm obsessed. Good decoy. I'm obsessed and could decoy. Well, let's do it. cppfam.com. You've been around. You don't. I would love you to. You certainly don't have to. So Shauna, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it to where there is no such thing as probation. You are not qualified for probation with these charges, right? These certain charges. And that's what we're trying to do. If that happens, that becomes law. They can't get around that. So, well, I'm sure they could. There's ways to get around it, but they're going to have to do those things to get around it. It's not going to be as easy. So that's all. We're just trying to make it a better place. Listen, my focus is on catching predators and them getting prosecuted. We can do that multiple ways. We can keep doing it. We could load up Arapahoe County and just keep catching there until they show up, because they eventually will. And we can hit them from the other side, which it'll speed it up. And we're going to. We're getting our name out there, you guys. I guarantee you this week, CPP was emailed back and forth between a lot of different departments. Believe me, I know for a fact, because we got a lot of phone calls from people we didn't ask to call us that are somewhere in the upper departments to where we need to go. So just saying, that's what it is, and that's what we're gonna do. Are you getting loud? We getting loud, bro. We're doing a great time. How these people with their great advice should say. Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about that today. Me and Tom were. They should seriously, anybody start a channel. Listen, what we're doing and what all the good catchers out there are doing is making it easy for each other, right? If you got certain team doing something in the East Coast, certain doing on the West Coast, we're here. We're making noise in a lot of different places, right? It matters. So if people can do it better, do it. Do it. I'll shout you the fuck out, because I think there's never enough teams. I'm not starting CPP, but that's okay. You could start your whatever you want to. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, Nightbot got you. I didn't mean. It's fine. Just, it's because you said the R word. Yeah, we do have that. Tommy saw your work on a cop channel when you were at the hospital, the cops' interaction with him. Oh, yeah. Don't shout that channel out here. That's stolen content. I'm not happy with it at all. Not happy with it at all. No, you're good. You're good people, man. You're all right. I mean, if you're saying it like if you're saying it and it's meaningful, you're not just saying something like just to say it. I don't mind, man. I don't want to block people, you guys. This is why I'm not adding no more moderators, because I'm afraid to. Like, I don't want to. You know what I mean? I mean, I want to. I don't want people timed out. I don't want us to be like, everybody's like, oh, that channel just nukes. Dude, come in here. If you're speaking your mind, you can say what you want. But if it's going to be false or old shit, or you're just like, Tommy ripped off somebody, wouldn't give him a receipt. Well, that's a lie. Like, if you're going to come in continuously say lies, or Tommy got convicted of child abuse or whatever, it's a lie. It's a lie. No, you're fine. There's some people that are perma-banned. Like, it doesn't matter. They're perma-banned. And Tyrone with an AI is one of them, but we've been letting him chill, and you've been doing all right. You annoy the fuck out of me sometimes, but sometimes you don't. And you used to always annoy the fuck out of me. Now you annoy the fuck out of me like 85% of the time. Well, I think it went down to 80. I was checking the meter yesterday, so we're getting somewhere, bro. Don't fucking ruin it. Listen, if you're in here and you're supporting as you have been, and you're talking about catches, you're being caught, I don't give a fuck what you do on the outside. Well, I do, but I don't watch it. So as long as you're not a fucking weirdo and being stupid in here, it's all good. It's all good. I'm removing that comment. I don't want that channel dropped in here. I know somebody just said that, but I don't want that channel dropped in here. I hope I didn't remove you, just the comment, right? Yeah. Hey, Pat with the 50. Damn, hopefully offset some equipment costs. Thank you so much. Dude, what I want to do is I want to trade my brand new GoPro. So GoPros are used for, on average, clips, right? A lot of people use their GoPros. They're not used for 2 hours, right? So they heat up and get real hot. I don't got a premiere ready for tonight. I don't. But it's still good. But for what I use it for, we abuse these fucking things and they get super hot. So I'm willing to trade somebody a $450 GoPro for a brand new GoPro 9, right? I don't want to use one because I'm giving a new one. Tommy, you are open and upfront with everyone. You and the entire team is elite. Thank you for that, Benny. And that's the thing too. Like, a lot of people will bring up 501c3 and all this stuff. It's like, listen, anybody who got into my position probably a lot of people might have looked into it better, but I had this guy that came up to me and said, hey, we could do this. You and your team will have, you know, these cars and these things and travel expenses to go catch these preds and all these things. And I'm like, fuck yeah, what do I do? He's like, you don't have to do anything. I do everything, you know? So again, I said I was a nonprofit, which was true. I just wasn't a 501, which is a long time ago. There's not one person in this world that can prove that I screwed them. Not one person in this world can prove that I screwed them and didn't give them a receipt. It's a lie. It never happened. And they even since said it never happened. So I'm just saying. Yeah, dude, the guy said you can go down and pick out some, they have these like grants for like, you can go down and pick some old like retired cars, you know, like old like law enforcement cars, impounded cars, whatever. And it's, you can go out and pick them up. So you guys, you know, you get gas, the whole nine, dude. It was a dream. And it could have been true. It's just, I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. It's just amazing how many weirdos are in this community who follow me. You guys, I get calls. It wasn't terrible this week, but I've had calls today. And it's just, these guys have no life, and I kind of feel bad for them. But you know what? If them calling me, even though I don't answer, entertains them and makes their day better, I'm glad I could do something for them, you know? Yeah, it's pretty wild that a catcher could be a human. Yeah, you're right. It's pretty wild. But I'm getting really good at it. Seriously, you guys, like a lot of people are getting, they're new to being hated on or talked about, and some don't know how to handle it. And they're like, I don't know how you do it. Because I did it for so many years. I got used to it. There's nothing you can say that could hurt me because I've been accused of everything. So now if I even really do something, I've already got beat up for it anyway. Time served, motherfuckers. Time served. You know? CPP is growing daily. That's right, we are. What up, Quick Vic? How you doing, brother? Sipping on that haterade. Really, bro? To be honest with you, I mean, I got tips. Unfortunately, I can't train you because then we'd be liable for what happened. But if you had questions, of course I would help you, right? But I will tell you that I watched no longer than 6 months. I don't even know if it was that long. It could have been 3 months, could have been 2 months, could have been 5 months. And I said, I was drinking a beer, laying in bed, and I said, I want to fucking, probably watching a catch, I want to do this. Called my buddy Joe. I said, you want to do this? He's like, what? Yeah. He had no idea. I had no idea, but I watched a few channels, went out and did it, man. I never expected it to be what it is. I never expected to be only doing this. I never expected that I would put in my 2 weeks to do this, and I didn't do that. I actually had my own business, so I was already, when I went to the Philippines, I was already taken from work because of COVID. I couldn't come back until whatever, so I started my own business. I was making more money in my own business than I was at work. I'm like, well, F this, I'm not going back. So I started this while I was doing my own business, and then COVID just kind of really, it just sparked this, you know? I don't know. I didn't plan it. I was telling somebody the other day, we celebrated at 100 subs, like day 2, right? We were monetized very fast. Like the channel just fucking took off. Nothing crazy. I mean, take off for the community here. Like I think in the first like 3 weeks, we hit like 4,000 or 5,000 subs, you know? So people were obviously liking it, you know? All my friends quit on me because they're like, dude, you're going to get us locked up, man. You're too crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get you guys locked up, but I want to do this, you know? I had a different passion than some of these guys did for various reasons, and they wanted to be much more structured, which, whatever, right? Much more structured, much more rules, and I didn't want any of them. I said, no rules, no structure. We're fucking catching predators, and that's what I've done, and we've created a beautiful team. We got a lot of amazing people out there, and hopefully we get a lot more amazing people. Right? Oh, I knew we were. I mean, if they would have arrested us, they would be sued, bro. They can't. We didn't do anything wrong. We're allowed to get loud. You know, we're allowed to get loud. Just because, you know, we're passionate and getting loud. Like, yeah, fuck them. But it was good, man. It worked out. It worked out. It worked out. We got what we needed done. We'll see if they arrest. I hope they do, because this dude works at the school. And now we got a monster. We got We got the best in all. You got the best decoys, the best trainers, the best, social media, the best, everything, from the top to the bottom. I've been blessed to have like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, well, 3 or 4 right now, maybe 6 or 7 top decoys of all time. All were CPP. And it's just crazy. It's come a long way a couple of times too. A couple of times, and people are going to come and go. Hopefully people stay, you know what I mean? But it's not for everybody. More so as people get burned out, and it's a passion for everybody, but sometimes it's too much, but decoying's a tough deal. It really is. That's more so who I'm talking about. Thank you, Connie. I got the ink. Thank you so much. Or we're going to keep making noise. Oh, we're going to keep making, absolutely. They don't like it. I've been with CPP since day one, attending, staying all the way. So I'm kind of sitting and watch CPP and not kissing ass, listening to the gossip like losers. I appreciate you. You're amazing. The next job he gets, he's going to be around. I know. No, it's true. It's 100% true. I mean, we cannot say it, but that's the truth. Hopefully we can stop that. So we just got an email. Somebody said that we caught a guy that was getting ready to get hired at his job. So they wanted the video to get rid of his ass. Like, you guys, the internet's forever. And this is like years ago, 43 years ago. I'm sick and tired of hearing it's not real kids. Well, yeah, it is real kids. What about grandpa that we caught that had over 170 pictures of his granddaughter, naked pictures, all prosecutable CP? Is that not a real kid? Is that not enough? I mean, I can list another probably 30 or 40, but is one enough? If we saved one real child, was it worth it? I think so. Listen, you guys, offenders, most people, 70+% of these people, they're unknown. They don't tell, right? 70% of it's not even recorded. But a predator can strike just under 200 times in his life. Might be it's not going to be one kid 200 times. It's going to be multiple kids. Listen, we have saved thousands of kids. Thousands. And I'm proud of everybody involved. I'm proud of all you guys. We're rocking. I'm going to start chit-chatting every day again. You guys, I'm ready to hit it hard. And we are hitting it hard. But you know what? Meetings are over for now. Back to work. The meetings will be done by the people doing the meetings, and I'm going. I mean, we have a really important meeting on Monday, you guys. It's probably going to be a very calm meeting, but we are meeting with the DAs on Monday. I'm not going to tell you where. It's more of a friendly fire, but we'll see. CPP to the moon. And I just think it's crazy, you guys. I think it's nuts that people like try to take us down by using some whack ass shit that has nothing to do with catching. Tommy's kid, Tommy this, Tommy that, Tommy's brother, Tommy's dad, Tommy's sister, Tommy's, like, what the fuck does that have to do with what I'm doing? Nothing. People need to mind their fucking business, stay in their fucking lane. That's just what needs to happen. Otherwise, they're gonna be 2 fists in the air. I got pictures, y'all. I got pictures. I got videos. I ain't gonna play the video, and I probably never will, but I got pictures. Last guy who thought it was funny. I do. When we're on, that is true, and I appreciate that. I might joke around, I might fool around. I might not be 100% professional all the time, but when it comes to a catch, I am 100% professional. And then if I'm not, it's passion. It's never to be funny. I don't like screaming at detectives. I don't like yelling at cops, but I will tell you, that's called passion. Tina with the 50, thank you. Damn, it's called passion. And I'll apologize, but I'll never stop being who I am. It's called passion. I do give a fuck. I mean, fucking Jeff said it a couple weeks ago. He's like, I don't know how you fucking do it, man. I'll tell you how I do it. I just keep catching. So if Annoyed ever got one thing right, he says, that's all he cares. Catch. Well, you know what? That's what's important. I started catching. Catch. That's right. That's what we're going to do. And we're not going to be stopped by some fucking internet trolls that are fucking off their meds, off their rock, or whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not going to stop. And if people want to go out there and throw out our business to hurt something, fucking go ahead. You want to go out there and fuck something? It's not going to happen. But you want to leak shit and tell shit? Go ahead. It's all good. What's up, buddy? How are you? If somebody wants to do that, shame on them, man. We are. I thought, and I still hope that we're here for the children, right? And for somebody, it's just wild, y'all. It's just wild. But it is what it is. I'm never gonna stop, and if I stop, somebody's probably gonna continue. You know what I mean? So, who knows? I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna do this for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. I don't know. I'm gonna do it as long as I have the drive, the passion, and the means to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm watching a couple of teams. Your channel is the best. I appreciate that, Tammy. And we're not always the best, but I will tell you, we don't allow a few catches in recent, and the chat is just crazy, y'all. They're not even watching the catch, and it's just so. It's like, what are we here for? Are we here to fight with each other, or are we here to watch a catch? I mean, I guess the comments do matter, right? Shit, I've known them for 3 years. A little over 3 years, actually. Probably closer to 4 years. I've known them forever. Those are my girls, and even that, people try to put us against each other. I'll tell you what, me and Vanessa, we've had our share of disagreements, but we've always been good to each other, and we've always got the phone, and we'll talk, and we'll figure it out. Tina with the 50, thank you so much. Y'all rocking a chit chat. See, this is what pisses me off. These idiots are like, you only do the catches for money. Do they not realize that this is pretty average? I can do a chit chat and make money sometimes. Not always $200, but I'm saying I could do, let's just say I make 75 to 150 in chit chats. I just do 2 a day. I'd be making more money. Like, they're so stupid, man. My banking account hits 0 all the time, which whatever. I always got food in the fridge. I don't owe a whole lot of people money. I owe a lot of people a lot of stuff, but I don't think I owe a lot of people money. I take care of people when I can, and that's what I do. Yeah, Vanessa's my dog. Me and Vanessa have a special relationship. I have a lot of special relationships. I really do, with different people, and it's different friendships, right? But a lot of times, if shit's going wrong or bad, I think vice versa. I call her, and she calls me. It's just something we've had, and several times she's called me with what's going on. Several times I've called her, hey man, I need to talk to you. I know it's not going anywhere. I could tell her anything. There's a lot of people I could do that with, right? But that's just my person, right? There's a few of them that I have. A few people that know some things that other people don't. Whatever. Raven, it's just that way because YouTube was being stupid. So first it was a title of another thing. So we tried to change that title, and then it fucking changed the whole name. So we have to wait 14 days. Tell Rachel, her niece, I know. She was so sad, because she was so sad. What time? Probably not gonna be able to talk too much longer. Ooh. Taco with the 5. Thank you, brother. I'm gonna smoke one more cigarette just because I miss you guys, but I shouldn't. You guys understand. You understand that I'm gonna be late because of short bus. I'm gonna be late because short bus. So everybody put a thumbs down in the chat for short bus. Just kidding. Just kidding. You missed Justice and Rachel. That's weird. What's up, mama? It's all his fault. It's all his fault. All his fault. Anyway, yeah, I gotta pick her up, but yeah, it's he's been all right. I never thought I would let his ass back in here either, but he's been all right, and we'll just leave it at that. And he's been all right in other chats too, so whatever. As long as people are really here for the children, you can fuck around, man. It's all good. Some people have different, different levels of whatever, right? Like, I don't know, there's some dark humor and stuff like that, and maybe I just don't get it. Doesn't make the person bad, whatever, just not my thing. But whatever. I talked to somebody who does a lot of that, and they're like, listen, man, there's a big market for that, and a lot of people use it. It just has to hit, right? If you're gonna use a dark joke, it's gotta hit. If it doesn't, you're fucked, right? Could be career changing, ending, whatever. But you guys ever see the gorilla? He's on TikTok or a lot of YouTube shorts, and it's the gorilla, and he's always telling jokes. It's like that. That dude takes it a little far. But he's got, 4 million subs, right? Like, it's a lot of people. Dark humor is your jam. Well, I don't mind dark humor, but dark humor also is like children jokes and like, it's really, oh, is it AI? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys smash the like. Can we get the likes to 300? I mean, we're pretty good, but I would like 300. It'd be nice. It would be nice. The good news, Vanessa, too, is we're learning. And, it is not impossible. It's highly possible with the right support to get laws changed, It really is. And I think, like Tom says, it's going to be pretty hard to vote against the kids. However it happens, but now we have a voice. We have a voice. The news only tells what the agenda is, right? We're going to go out there and tell the masses of what we got. I mean, we have 750,000 people throughout our platforms, right? About 400,000 on one, 150 on one, 130, whatever, 100,000, 50,000, 30,000. We have another TikTok with another 100 and something. I mean, we got 750,000 plus. We can make some noise. I mean, that's worldwide, but a lot of it's Colorado too. A good percentage of it. We have a merch, Sophia. We're not really messing with a merch store right now. If somebody, look at this, Tina, again. Goodness. I don't lose you guys. We got about 3 more minutes left. Dang, Tina, coming in with a $150. Damn. See, Sarge. See, Sarge. You can do chit chats and make money too. It ain't about the fucking money. Stupid. Who do I sound like? Stupid. Every time I say it, it reminds me of one person. If you guys can get it, you're the winner. Stupid. Who is it? I don't bet you could. Nobody probably knows. No, not FM. Come on, Nunya. Not FM. No. You always say it. Yes, Darlene wins. You. I love it. That's where I got it from. You're like, stupid. Tina! Holy smokes, Tina. Damn, like 2 lives in a row. Somebody else did that. Thank you. That's too much. Thank you so much. Racism in chat needs to be, well, they can keep that shit elsewhere. It ain't gonna be something here. Ain't gonna be here. I don't play that racism bullshit. I don't do it. When I grew up, again, no lie, man, I'd be walking home from school and it would be me and like 10 black dudes. And if I would have talked like that, I would have been, they probably wouldn't have because they were my friends. But if somebody else would have, it wouldn't have been all right. Even though they said the N-word a lot. I didn't say it to them, y'all. I didn't say it to them. Like, I might have said it before on accident because I heard them saying it all the time. But like people used to say it looked like an Oreo cookie walking home because I would have 5, black dudes to the side, 4 or 5 on this side, and I'm white in the middle. They're like, you guys look like an Oreo cookie. Like, no bullshit. I grew up with a Japanese Mexican brother and a black brother and then white brothers. Like, appreciate you guys. I mean, we had 2 catches plus the parade. We were out there pretty decent, plus a couple chit chats. Wasn't too slow, but I appreciate you, brother. We will be double stuffed. Now double stuffed, yes, now my fat ass. I'm on a diet. Tommy used to get Oreo'd. Young and dumb, right? Now we're just dumb, right? The young went out the window. All right, y'all, much love. You guys have an amazing day. I appreciate all you guys. My neighbor's moving. I think my neighbor's moving. No. There's like a U-Haul truck in front, or like some kind of moving truck. Swatters, no swatting. Swatters need to be in prison too. They need to be in prison too. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to get off of here. See you later tonight, Nunya. Have an amazing effing day. I'm going to go grab my wife.